Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the players who increased in value the most last season. If you enjoy this type of video, remember to like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot. Riccardo Calafiori. A player that few people knew before the start of last season was Riccardo Calafiori. His meteoric rise in international football made him the 10th most improved player in value since the start of the 2023-24 season, according to Transfermarkt, which we will use in this video. The Italian started the season valued at €4.5 million, and now, after the Euro Cup, is worth €45 million, a €40.5 million increase. Calafiori began his career in Roma's youth academy, where he was seen as a promising talent, but he didn't initially stand out due to some injuries. He was managed by Mourinho, who at the time felt he lacked sufficient experience. He was loaned to Genoa, where he played little, and then sold to Basel. In Switzerland, he established himself as a centre-back, also capable of playing as a left-back. Later, he was signed by Bologna under Thiago Motta, where he excelled and helped the team qualify for the Champions League, being a key player. At 22 years old and 1.88 meters tall, he is a versatile, modern defender with excellent ball-handling skills, reminiscent of some past Italian idols. During the Euro Cup, he was one of the highlights of the Italian national team, despite a disappointing campaign, being omnipresent in defense and making appearances in attack. Recently, he signed with Arsenal for the 2024-25 season. Joshua Zirkzee. Another standout player from Bologna was Joshua Zirkzee, the 9th most improved player in value this season. The Dutch forward started 2023-24 valued at €9 million and, after the Euro Cup, ended up worth €50 million. Zirkzee, a promising talent from Feyenoord, joined Bayern Munich early but had few opportunities. He was loaned to Parma and Anderlecht before making a permanent move to Bologna. There, he stood out for his mobility and dribbling skills, despite being a tall striker at 1.93 m. In the 2023-24 season, he scored 13 goals and provided 6 assists, earning a call-up to the Netherlands for the Euro Cup. Afterwards, he was signed by Manchester United. Florian Wirtz. At Bayer Leverkusen, Florian Wirtz went from a promising talent to a star and is the 8th most improved player, increasing his value by €45 million to now be worth €130 million. Wirtz can play both as a winger and as a number 10, with the ability to make incredible passes and finish well. In Xabi Alonso's team, which won the Bundesliga unbeaten, he was the playmaker and was voted the best player in the league and the best young player in the Europa League. In the Euro Cup, he had his ups and downs but was one of Germany's highlights. João Neves. João Neves from Benfica is 7th on the list, increasing his value by €45 million to end the season worth €55 million. The young Portuguese midfielder is a complete player, with sharp long passes and a lot of energy. He finished the Primeira Liga as the 2nd highest passer and was voted the best midfielder of the month 6 times. In the Euro Cup, he played little, but at just 19 years old, he has a bright future. Sávio. Sávio, trained at Atlético Mineiro and sold to the City Group, is 6th on the list, increasing his value by €45 million, a 99% increase. At Girona, he had a spectacular season, with 11 goals and 10 assists, being one of the highlights of La Liga. He was called up to the Brazilian national team and sold to Manchester City. Joker. 5th place goes to Joker from Sporting, who increased his value by €52 million, becoming one of the top forwards of the European season with 43 goals and 15 assists. Joker, at 1.87 m, has impressive movement and stood out both as a striker and on the wings, being a sensation in the top division. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham from Real Madrid is 4th on the list, increasing his value by €60 million and becoming the most valuable player in the world, tied with Vinicius Jr., Holland, and Mbappé. Bellingham had a spectacular start at Real Madrid, scoring 14 goals in his first 15 games. In the Euro Cup, he was crucial for England, helping the team reach the final. Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo from Manchester United is third, increasing his value by €54.2 million, from 800,000 to 55 million. He stood out in the Red Devils' midfield and was important for England in the Euro Cup. Mainoo, at 19 years old, has a promising future, being a key player for the English midfield. Cole Palmer from Chelsea is the second most improved player, with an increase of €65 million. He went from a promising talent at Manchester City to becoming a key starter at Chelsea, with 15 assists and 25 goals in the season. In the Euro Cup, he had a positive impact for England. Lamine Yamal. At the top of the list is Lamine Yamal from Barcelona, who increased in value from €0 to €120 million. With a dream season, he broke several records and was crucial for both Barcelona and the Spanish national team in the Euro Cup, being voted the best young player of the tournament. These were the 10 players who increased in value the most according to Transfermarkt, from the beginning of the 2023-24 season until now. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like before you go, it really helps our work. See you in the next one. Big hug, cheers.